Amy with Heart and Home Richmond, and today on our Homes for the Holidays, we are going to tour this beautiful, I mean beautiful, Augusta decorated furnished model here at Tuckmar Farm by Main Street Homes. So come on in and let's take a look. This is a gorgeous and, might I say, an extremely popular floor plan. You know, interesting tidbit, you will find in many cases that the models that are featured in the new construction communities tend to be one of their best sellers. You know, maybe it's because how gorgeous the models look once they're all fully decorated, designed, painted, furnished, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's take a look at this Augusta model. Now, one of the things to note is that the floor plan itself is so versatile. There are so many different options. It's really going to change and increase that square footage. It'll increase the bed bath count. It can even increase the garage count. So there's a lot of things that you can change and manipulate within their floor plan that is going to change it. But this home is going to show with a few of the structural options that I'll mention as we go through. Okay, so first of all, you have a big, beautiful entryway. Even the door itself with the side lights, the transom above it, you've even got beautiful front door options here with this builder. But your entryway is nice and bright and airy and open and absolutely very welcoming. You can see here behind me is the staircase. It is a two-story home. However, the primary is on the first floor here in this beautiful model. So as soon as you come in, over here is going to be the dining room. So the dining room, it is a formal dining room, but this area, if you really want to, you can make it a study. There are structural options where you can put French doors here and really enclose this. This pass-through that you see behind me also can be closed off, really making this its own isolated room, which is really nice if you kind of need that privacy, or even if you still want to use it as a dining room, you just want it to be kind of private. I've actually had clients where they can use this room and this becomes the office or a study or a music room. Lots of different things you can do with this space. So think about what you're going to do. Now, as we keep walking, hallway here, but again, this pass-through does take you from that dining room into the main area space with the kitchen and the family room. I always like to mention the lovely little decorator tips. I love this little gallery wall, and look at how fun. They've actually put a picture frame around the thermostat. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Now, this is a showstopper behind me, so we're going to save it for just a second because I want to take you right back down this way so we can talk about the primary bedroom. Remember, in this Augusta II floor plan, the primary is on the first floor. So as you are walking through this home with me, as you are looking at your checklist, your wish list, this is a box that could potentially be checked off if you are looking for that primary bedroom to be on the first floor. That would be me. All right, so this Augusta floor plan, this Augusta primary is gorgeous. Look how large this is. From corner to corner, you have a tremendous amount of space. Plenty of room for that king-size bed, oversized nightstands, triple dressers, chest of drawers. Anything you want is most likely going to fit here in this room, the furniture that you have or the furniture that you're going to go buy to fill your beautiful new home. But the space here in this room is really, really nice. You also have some structural options where you can add some tray ceilings. And this right here, this little like a bench breakfast boxed in bump out over here, it's a lot of bees, is another structural option. You don't have to do that. You can just have a straight wall there. But again, that's what's so great about the floor plan and about the builder is the versatility of the floor plans and the different things that you can do to add to make it, you know, perfect for you. All right, so as we continue on, this is the primary bathroom. You have these two little mini French doors. I love it. Taking you here into your primary bathroom. Again, you've got different options in the bathroom. You can lay this out the way you want if you want a tub or a shower or just a shower with extra space. There's all sorts of things that you can do. But again, as this model shows, nice long vanity area, 2 sinks, cabinet, counter, mirror, vanity. You've got your big shower. You've also got, which is so nice, a nice linen closet here. Plenty of space for the linens, the sheets, the towels, and the other sundries that you might need. Over here, you're going to have your water closet or your toilet area, privacy door, which is nice. And then, of course, the huge closet, really nice, big open area. I love that there's a nice window here because that really does make this room nice and bright. So while you're busy getting dressed in the morning, you can actually see your clothes. All right, this I tell you, so far, I love it. So you've got the beautiful Augusta floor plan. You've got the primary here on the first floor. And now we're going to go take a look at the big hub of the home, which is beautiful. But before we do, just want to point out you have like another linen closet here. And this is what we kind of refer to as like an on-cue panel closet where all of the hub for the electronics are, the internet, security systems, all of those can be hubbed in that closet. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? This is gorgeous. And this is why, my friends, the interior designers know what they're doing. They really can take a space, which is essentially walls, floors, and mirrors and ceilings, and just really make it a wow factor. This is beautiful. So a lot of open space here. You've got this gorgeous fireplace that goes all the way up. And by the way, when you see some of these things in other builders' model homes, you don't always have the option of having the builder do the trim work like you see it here in the model. But in this case, you do. The coffered ceiling, same thing. You have the ability with the builder here to do the coffered ceiling, which is absolutely gorgeous. So big space here. Think about how you would utilize the space. This is nice and cozy. It's right here located to this beautiful kitchen, which has plenty of cabinet and counter space. The design colors, if you watch these videos because you're just interested in the interior design or some design tips and decor tips, you got it here in this Augusta as well. So a lot of cabinets and counters. Love, 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 love this vent hood. Absolutely amazing. Pretty pricey, but absolutely amazing and well worth it. It is absolutely a showpiece here in this kitchen. All right, now over here is going to be your breakfast nook. Now again, as we talk about structural options, meaning when you look at a floor plan, there's going to be some other elements that you could potentially add to the floor plan if it works for you. This one, for instance, has a bump out for the breakfast nook. So this is a little bit longer and deeper than it would be standard, but you can add it if you want to, or you don't need to, but there's a great amount of space here. Now, one of the things that this model is also showing us is the versatility of having a screened-in porch and or a deck space. So this one is going to show us a really nice, beautiful screened-in porch. Now, another really outstanding feature is that this is going to have a two-sided fireplace. That's the way the model is showing it. So you can sit out here on your screened-in porch, have that beautiful fireplace view from the back side as well as from the front side. Now, you can also have a standard fireplace where you don't see that, but it is, again, a beautiful option, absolutely just making this a notch above everybody else. And of course, there's also the deck space if you want to add the uncovered deck space, great for grilling and having those outdoor festivities with friends and family. And of course, you're in Virginia, so you have a beautiful, beautiful landscape behind you. All right, so now let's continue on and see the extra little part over here, which is kind of your garage door entryway. Before we do that, let's reference real quick, huge walk-in pantry, and I mean huge, lots of space here, walk-in pantry. Now through these doors, through this pass-through, to my left, to your right is going to be the door that accesses your two-car garage. Now it comes as a two-car garage, but here in this community, you actually have the option to add a third bay garage, and that is the way that this one shows. So we're going to show what that does to this laundry room here in a minute, but this is what this door is taking you to the garage space. Now, this is one of my favorite things. These built-in cubby drop zones, launch zones, I think those are wonderful. Again, something that builder will add for you. If you decide to do something different in this space, the recessed area is there. So you can also be creative on your own. But what a great drop spot for you when you come in. Hang that coat, hang the purse, hang the umbrella, put the backpack, put the shoes. Great spot. All right, now here we are in the laundry room. So what I want to reference with the laundry room here in this Augusta, first of all, have you noticed some of the decor things? Like this is color drenched. The baseboard, the wall, it is all the same color. Love that. So this is your washer dryer area. You have the option to have a shelf. You can have the wire shelves. If you want to have cabinetry, that's something you can add as well. But this window placement, I just want to point this out because it is something that's interesting. Because this home shows with the third bay garage, if you go back to the beginning of the video and you see the exterior front picture of it, you'll see that there's a third bay garage right here, which places this window right here. Normally, if you have a two-car garage, that window is moved to right here. I only mention it because in this particular situation, you don't have the ability for the full cabinets up above because of that window. Okay, now let's continue on down this hallway and you have a full bath. So we have the primary, which has a full bath, but this one right here is also a full bath. And the reason it's a full bath is because beside us, which you're going to see in a minute, is a bedroom. You can use it as an office, you can use it as a playroom or a game room, whatever you want, but that actually has a closet. So this is going to be a bedroom, or that's going to be a bedroom because this also has a shower. So you have not just a powder bath here on the first floor, but you have the shower making this a full bath. And it is a full bath because again, as we said, when you make this a bedroom, you have to have a full bath accessible there on the same floor. So that's what makes this room whatever you want it to be. It can be a bedroom, it can be a game room, it can be an office space. It really can be whatever you want. And remember, there are options even in this floor plan to have this open. So this kind of connects to that breakfast nook, which kind of changes the whole dynamic and how you might use this space. That's what I love about this. New construction and builders are amazing. They're really using how we work and how we live nowadays to create these floor plans that will work for us. So if you imagine that breakfast nook over there, and if you imagine where they have the beautiful pictures, that actually could be another open space or open doors taking you into what we just saw as the office. All right, so again, one thing before we head upstairs, I want to point out that this 2-story vast great room here has that beautiful coffered ceiling, but it also has that beautiful open railway right over there, and we're going to talk about some of those structural options when we go upstairs. So upstairs at this Augusta II is also going to provide some different structural options where you can maximize the space or you can keep it kind of at its core. So one of the nice things that is a structural option is what's right behind me. We're going to get to this room and all of the other rooms in just a minute, but this one is an addition. This is not standard with it, but if you would like to add this ensuite, you can. So this is a beautiful bedroom with its own private bathroom. That's what your ensuite is. So you have a nice big bedroom, full walk-in closet over here, and then you've also got a full bathroom. That's really nice if you think about this space, whether it's for a child, a family member, or whether it's really going to be serviced as a guest room so that they do have their own private bathroom. But your private bathroom, again, single sink, vanity, toilet, tub, shower, however you like to do that, you'll have those options at the Design Center as well. So now we're going into the loft space. This is beautiful. I love this. It's just so, it's open, but it's cozy. And I know that sounds weird, and it's really quite an accomplishment to be able to create a floor plan and design that feels that way, but this one absolutely does. So this space right here is beautiful. You've got, it really use this however you want. You can make this a TV room. You can make it a gaming room, a game room. You can make it a music room, a sitting area, just whatever you want. The space here is separate from down below, but you're also still connected. Now, on that note, this is an open stair rail that we have here. And again, you have different options on the rails itself. But one of the other things, if you felt like for your family and your needs, you wanted more bonus room space, you actually have a structural option for this open space to go away and for this to continue to be floored over, and then this becomes additional second floor bonus space. Also, more structural options to add those more bedrooms. Remember, this can go up to 6 bedrooms. This one's showing right now as a 5-bedroom. But you also have basement options in this community. So you've got a lot of different options. Now, so we had up the stairs, the guest suite over there, structural option upstairs. Otherwise, you would just come up the stairs straight into this loft or this room here. Now you have this pass through, and I love this because these 2 bedrooms and this full bath almost feel like they're their own private little area. Some of it could be the beautiful design, and again, the color drenching that they're doing with the same wall color as the trim color, and it really does make a difference. You feel very cozy here. One thing I want to point out is that you have a linen closet over here. So this linen closet is going to service the 2 bedrooms and this full bath that's behind me. So this bathroom is, again, a double vanity, sinks, cabinet, counter, mirrors, lots of space here. And then behind me, you have a private door again, and this is going to be for your toilet and your tub or your shower. Again, you'll have options with tubs and showers and how you want to create your bathrooms. If you're like, oh, I don't want the bathtub, I'd like to have just a shower stall. You have those options at the Design Center. All right, so here we go again. Now we are in a big, beautiful bedrooms. By the way, both of these bedrooms upstairs, which are part of the standard Augusta floor plan, remember that ensuite is a structural option. This is how it comes, and these rooms are enormous. From corner to corner, look at this. First of all, they've got these really big, chunky twin beds. I love them. They're so beautiful, but you can still see how much space. I have plenty of room for me over here. Walking around, you've got plenty of room for dressers or chest of drawers, or if you just want to make this a game room, or maybe it's a bedroom. There, again, so many things that you can do with this space. A lot of usable wall space and a nice big walk-in closet. And this right here is going to be your pull-down stair attic access. All right, one more bedroom to see, and it's right over here. Another really big, generous sized bedrooms. Really look at this. I mean, from corner to corner, again, the amount of space that you've got, thinking about your family or whoever's going to be using this room, if it's a bedroom, King size bed, no problem. Queen, of course, there's no problem. Lots of space and a lot of usable wall space. Wall space here, wall space there, wall space and wall space. All of this is really makes it a convenient room for a lot of different potential furniture layouts. And let's think about it. When you're building and buying a home, you want to have that versatility so that you can mix some things up, change things around so that they can best service you. All right, over here is going to be a big walk-in closet. Again, so both of these bedrooms upstairs have walk-in closets, really nice. And the other nice little tidbit about this one is that it actually has attic access. So the home itself has not only an attic that we just saw the pull downstairs from the other bedroom, but this is walk-out attic access. There we go. That's a tongue twister. Nice to have that right here. So again, a great way to organize and to store some of the things that you might need to access more regularly, like those holiday decorations or just some other things that you don't necessarily want to go up and down those attic stairs for. All right, so this particular room is, again, that bonus room that's upstairs. Lots of ways you could utilize it. The Augusta II floor plan, again, this model here at Tuckmar Farm by Main Street Homes is a beautiful and very popular floor plan. You can build this in multiple communities, but more than anything, I like to showcase the floor plans themselves so that you can get an idea of how that's going to work for you and your family, how you are going to make this a part of your day-to-day life. All right, if you are interested in this home or any other homes or anything about new construction, give me a call at 757-329-0055. Remember, I do not work for or represent the builder. I am a realtor here hoping to help guide you with my new construction expertise and guide you through the process of making this house your new home. All right, guys, everyone, have a great day. Please stay safe, stay well. Remember, I love you and happy house hunting.